First job experience and yeah, memories at Walmart. I don't have a first love yet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a different video today than I have been doing, so we won't be like stuck in a rut, but I will be doing more makeup videos obviously to come. I wanted to do a tag video and I've been looking for questions for the my first time tag, which is not what you think. It is not dirty. Like, a lady does not kiss and tell, so don't watch this if you think it's something dirty. Let us just go right into the questions. So question number 1, first tweet. I tweeted about cotton candy frappuccino, have I died and gone to heaven, cotton candy frap, and a picture of it. So, oh my god, the first official tweet of myself. First YouTube video. So this could mean my first ever video I posted or the first video I ever watched. We'll just say first video I ever watched, and then if you want to see my first video, I'll have links below. It is about almost a year ago. I posted like a boudoir eyes, or I think it was a chocolate bar makeup look, so that would probably be my first video. And then the first video I ever watched on YouTube was one by Nicole Guerrero, and then I just fell into the rabbit hole and been loving YouTube ever since. First person you subscribe to on YouTube, I answered that. It's Nicole Guerrero. I just randomly discovered her, I believe, on the sidebar, and I was like hooked. More subscriptions came up after that, and I was like, I love this community, I like watching all this, and it slowly took over my life. First Facebook profile pic. I believe I may have deleted a lot of pictures. You know, you get like those little like teenage years, like, oh, I don't want that on my timeline. I don't want people to see me like that. This could have been my first picture of me and my nephew. I believe this one was like from MySpace too, so it's just me and my cute little nephew. Do you still talk to your first love? Technically, I don't think I've ever been in love, like where it was like a both type of feelings. I've been infatuated with people and people who hardly knew I existed. I've made these things up in my mind, like a creepy stalker person. And yeah, I don't think I've ever been like truly in love, so I don't have a first love yet. Your first alcoholic drink. My first alcoholic drink was, like, officially it was a daiquiri, a strawberry daiquiri from Red Robin. We went to go eat with my family on my 21st birthday, and I had a daiquiri, and then my dad said it looked good and he had a daiquiri, so we enjoyed a daiquiri together. So that was my first drink. What was your first job? My first job was at Walmart. I worked in the toys department for like a short while, and I would help out in the pet area, like grabbing fish for people who wanted fish, and then you'd get those people who would complain that their fish died and all this other stuff. But yeah, I worked at Walmart for a very short bit, and I had to stop working there because I had really bad anxiety, to the point where I didn't know what was going on with me. I had a panic attack and I had to go to the hospital because things were just escalating to a point where I did not feel like I was in control, and it was just crazy. So that was my first job experience, and yeah, memories at Walmart. Luckily, the panic attack did not happen at Walmart. Like, I mean, it was happening at Walmart, but I left and had my mom, I had to go pick up my mom, and I was just like, you know, I was weird and being weird, so we went to the hospital, and yeah. That's also the first time I ever went to the hospital, so yay, panic attack. What was your first car? My first car is still the little baby I am driving today. It is my Toyota Corolla 2004 4-door Sport, and I love this car. It has brought me to Texas, all around Texas, all the way back home to Reno, and it's still trucking, it's still pushing along. I love that little car. Who was the first person to text you today? I think technically I texted them, but they texted me back, so it was my friend Desiree, who lives in Texas and that I miss dearly. So Desiree texted me today. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? I woke up, well, I've been by myself all day, so I woke up kind of late, and I guess they're not really people because they're my dogs, so I thought about the dogs first, that they had to go potty, so I took them out first, and then I thought about myself, and then went to the bathroom. Yeah, that was my morning. Was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher, I believe, I want to say, was Miss Levine in La Puente Elementary School, Northam Elementary School in La Puente, and I think that was her. She was a very sweet lady, very calm. I just remember her just being very mellow, very, very nice lady. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? The first time I went on an airplane was to come to Nevada to visit my dad and brothers and to see the houses that we were gonna live at over here before we moved from California. So I actually still remember what I was wearing on this plane ride. I had on this little white dress, well, this white shirt with like little red stuff on here, and then like a red flower skirt. But the thing I remember vividly is that it was that time where you kind of try to you're like wanting to wear bras and like wanting to be all grown up, because I saw my sister wearing bras, so I bought all these, my mom bought me all these like Disney little sports bras. So like the genius that I was, I didn't think of a white shirt and a Jasmine bra to be showing through, so I had like Jasmine and like Quasimodo. No, Jasmine, not Quasimodo, Jasmine, and I think it was a Hunchback of Notre Dame little bra. So it was Esmeralda, Quasimodo, and like the gargoyles like all across here, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I got my little sports bra, but everybody could see it. So that was my first plane ride experience. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? Technically, my first best friend was in California. You know, when you're little, everybody's your best friend. It was this girl named Gabby, and no, we do not talk anymore. Where was your first sleepover? So we grew up very strict. My parents didn't let us have any friends really like call us at the house or have any sleepovers. So when we moved here, things got a little bit more lenient, and my first sleepover was at this girl's house, and I remember having to call my parents to come pick me up because I was having really bad anxiety. I wasn't feeling good, and at the time I didn't know that it was anxiety, so I was just like freaking out, and I felt really embarrassed and really bad. But then I had another sleepover experience. I did have a panic attack, and her mom helped me through it, but I just wish I knew then what I know now. Like I wish I could help like little me like figure out that all this stuff that I've been going through, like I wasn't crazy, and that it was just my anxiety like kicking in. What was the first thing you did this morning? Like I said, I took out the dogs first to go to the bathroom because I felt really bad because I woke up kind of late, so I figured they needed to go out before I did, so I took them out, and then I came in and went potty, and then I got some coffee for myself, sat on the couch, watched How I Met Your Mother for a bit, and then started getting ready to film this video. So that's been a productive morning. What was the first concert you ever went to? Officially, I think the first concert I ever went to was a Rebecca St. James concert. Like the first official like rock concert I went to was when My Chemical Romance came to Reno. They did, I think it was during the Black Parade, and I was obsessed with My Chemical Romance and still kind of am, and really sad that they broke up. But that's another story. But they had Under Oath, Rise Against, Taking Back Sunday, and My Chemical Romance all in one show, and it was like the glorious, like most epic thing ever, and I loved. First broken bone. I thankfully have never broken a bone in my body. I have like always been a scaredy cat to do things. I mean, I've fallen and like scratched myself, but not like scratch myself, but you know what I mean, like you got scrapes and cuts and bruises, but nothing major like a broken bone. So no, I've never broken my bone. My first piercing probably is my only piercing, obviously, and that would be my ears, and that's the only thing that is pierced. Foreign country you've gone to? So that I remember, I don't think I've ever gone to a foreign country, but I think when I was little, my parents took us to Mexico to visit family there, and I don't remember it. So technically I have been, but not where it's like I want to go. First movie you remember seeing in the theaters? I think it would have to be The Lion King. Yeah, I think it was The Lion King when it like came out. We went with our cousins and I remember just talking about it like after like crazy, like the intro and everything, and then how all of a sudden it was like boom, The Lion King. I remember like exaggerating that part, so I would say The Lion King. When was your first detention? I don't think I ever got detention in like high school. I may have gotten it in elementary school for not doing my homework, but that was like something where you missed a recess or something, so it wasn't like anything major. Who was your first roommate? I moved to Texas to live with my sister's friend and her husband, so those were my first roommates officially, and I will never have roommates again. If you had one wish, what would it be? I would wish to be gone and done with my anxiety and panic attacks. I have said this before, I don't wish it on anybody. I don't want anybody to go through this experience that I have gone through, but I would wish that I could live life as normal as possible without suffering from anxiety, depression, or panic attacks. What was the first sport you were involved in? I didn't really play sports in high school or in middle school. I was just kind of like the band dork and like the drama kid, so no sports for me. What was the first thing you do when you get home? Normally I change if I'm wearing jeans just to get it off, and then my dog sees me, I just cuddle him and kiss him like crazy, and then probably just sit on the couch and just chill for a bit. Who was your first kiss? I think it was this kid, isn't that bad? Like, I think this kid in high school, it wasn't that great, and he had a girlfriend, and don't be that girl who does that, and yeah, that was an experience, so no, we're not reliving that moment. But that seems to be all the questions. I added a few more. I found a different tag and I added a little bit more just to give it more variety. My little thing is flashing that I'm almost out of battery, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully do some more tags, maybe a challenge video coming up with my sister. I think the Whisper Challenge is coming up in our future, so look out for that. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that way you can watch any other video and be in tune when I do it, and like you can see me in your subscription, and we can be pals and leave comments, and follow me on social media as well. I'll leave all the links below so we can get connected. So I really hope everything is going well for you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.
Oh yes, 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 yes.